I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim, yeah.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
Late Night Crew. Happy Taco Tuesday. We in this thing, man. I hope you feel as great as I feel this afternoon / evening. Early evening. Actually, it's nighttime. Hit that like button. Why don't you go ahead and say what's up to your boy one time? Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. I can say I am. Kendra, Bob, Janice, Tommy.
Not the cap.
Samoy, what up? Anthony, what up? We in this thing, bro. So, I guess my job just keeps getting made easier. Hold on a second. All right, my bad. And make sure everything is square for a minute. We about to wait. I thought I changed my thing. Apparently I didn't. And wasn't nobody even gonna tell me either. Ricky Smiley, get your bitch ass from up here. What are you doing here? Oh ass out of here. Carol, what's happening? I'm glad to catch you live as well. KS Dub. Before we get started, I did get some very terrible news this evening. Good friend of mine, DJ Jerry Wade, also known as the Lover Man from Indianapolis, Indiana. He passed this morning, or yesterday actually, and I heard about it this morning. Here, I'll just play the news clip first.
Indianapolis is remembering radio host and DJ Jerry Wade, who passed away at 61 years old. He was known on air on WTLC's as the Loverman, and he spent more than 40 years in radio in Indianapolis, hosting The Quiet Storm with the Loverman, Jerry Wade. Fox 59 photojournalist Sterling Hicks was at WTLC this evening, and he was there as viewers called in to share their memories.
Next caller, you're live on the air as we remember Jerry. Who's this?
I just wanted to send my condolences and, prayers are going up for all you guys and Jerry Wade's family and everybody. I really appreciate everything and you guys, and we all just have to pray for one another because we're here today and we can be gone the next 5 minutes. We just never know.
Jerry was my go-to guy when I was feeling low. I would wait for 7 o'clock in the quiet storm. He would make me feel so much better.
And he was the most sweetest and kindest person I have ever met in my life.
Caller on line 5, we're remembering Jerry. Who's this?
Jerry is he's an institution in Indianapolis.
Anybody that came across Jerry Wade, you weren't a stranger. I don't care who you were. You just weren't a stranger. Everybody was a superstar.
He was just a genuine person. And, man, it'll never be another Jerry Wade.
It would be totally remiss of me to not publicly thank God for putting that man in our lives.
So many poignant memories there, and he was so kind, so unifying within the local media market here. I personally had been able to meet with Jerry, and he does work off air, working with the community and making sure that he was working with the elderly and those who are differently abled and bringing them the joy of music, which he loved so much. So he will be so missed. And of course, we extend our love to his family and all those out at WTLC who are mourning this evening.
Yeah, I never had a chance to meet him in person, but his reputation preceded him.
Such a great guy.
It was something that I was hoping to do at some point, and he's definitely leaving a void in the community tonight.
Nigga, did you just move into the city? Look, let me say this. Some of y'all know that when I tell y'all I've been in entertainment since I was 19 years old. Well, when I was 19 years old, I was interning for Radio 1, which is also 106.7, which used to be 105.7, 1310, and also 96.3, and the Jazz Station 10.7. And the Jazz Station, what was that? 19? Well, that was 107.9 was the Jazz Station. And 1310 was the gospel station on AM. Okay. I met a whole bunch of fake motherfuckers throughout my entire career. Nigga, Jerry Wade was not one of them. Jerry, everything they said about Jerry, I vouch for personally. From the time I was an intern, from the time I was working there, and from when I wasn't working there anymore. Jerry Wade wasn't nothing but a good dude. Greatest dude ever, bro. And to wake up and see that Jerry was gone, that fucking sucked for me this morning. And definitely rest in peace and shout out to everybody formerly known as Radio 1 and everybody in the city. All of y'all, bro. There's too many of y'all to name, but big shout out to Jerry Wade, though. Yeah, Chuck. Motherfucking Lover Man gone, bro. I would not be sitting where I'm sitting if he had not been involved in my career. Fun fact, me and Christy's first date was in his studio. No lie. No lie. Me and Christy's very, very, very first date was in his studio. So If nothing else, he facilitated a place for me and my future wife. So, big shout out to Jerry Wade, bro. And all my peeps back home. He was on IG 2 days ago, looking like Jerry. That's how crazy shit is, bro. Shit fragile. Now, Katt Williams has done a new interview. And it's a doozy. It's a who? It's a doozy. A whoozy? A doozy. A whoozy? A doozy. And not in the way you would think. I got some devastating news about this interview. This interview is going to make you appreciate the way that Shannon Sharpe talks. Appreciate the way Shannon Sharpe talks.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
Why would he be charged with attempted murder? Why would he be charged with attempted murder? Again, the police and the courts always know how to make you have a soft spot for criminals because they always going too far with shit. Attempted murder. Katt Williams goes on Willie D. Who is Willie D? Willie D, famed rapper of the Ghetto Boys, and also YouTuber. I used to follow Willie D on YouTube a while back, a couple years ago, and then he started getting woke. And plus, that nigga, he did crypto scams. He crypto scammed his audience, all types of shit, bro. So he's not somebody I really look at like as somebody with integrity. A lot of people think that Willie D got a lot of integrity. They look at him like it's this unk, but I'm like, yeah, he's your drunk uncle that get locked up. That's him. And do goofy shit. But hold on. Shay Jr. on one tonight. And getting ready to get ass whooping of all ass whoopers. I ain't playing, nigga. Thought it was a motherfucking game. I whoops babies. Anyway, before I was interrupted by that kid. Now, let's get into this interview. I gotta be honest. I personally felt like this interview was utterly trash. And I ain't listened to all of it. But obviously, we're gonna go front to back on it. That's why I didn't listen to all of it. I just skimmed certain parts so we can listen to it together. Let's roll, yo. Finally.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Willie D Live.
It's Willie D, y'all, back with another episode of information and instructions to help you navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world. In the studio, Katt Williams.
I like that cup. What the fuck is that cup? It's not like no rhinestones, no shit. That shit look cool, though. I like that shit. Nopper, what's happening, cuz?
What's up,
Thank
King?
you. How are you, sir?
Oh, man, one more hop, I'll be on top. How
Prepare
about you?
for your hop. Doing
Yeah.
great. Doing great.
Yeah, you're doing great, man. Cleveland, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio.
Where you? I mean, see, my bad. You were born in Cincinnati.
Yep, I was
and
born
then
in
you were
Cincinnati.
raised in Dayton.
And raised in Dayton, correct.
Man,
yeah.
you know, we had a show in Dayton once, and it almost like provoked a full blown riot. You know,
What? What up, French? So he did mention he be going to Starbucks, so that's probably what that is. I like that cup.
you know, in Dayton, they had these cops with these big old 10-gallon hats.
They did.
Big old white cornbread fed dudes, and they were telling us, y'all gonna either pay for all of this equipment that y'all destroyed on the stage. We destroyed, allegedly, equipment, band equipment that belonged to After 7 and Troop.
So y'all thought y'all was gonna tear up that equipment and not pay for it? Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh my.
We were on the same
Got
ticket
it. Yeah.
as After 7 and Troop. We
Yeah.
destroyed their equipment.
Allegedly.
And they told us, y'all gonna pay for this stuff or y'all going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
And so we basically just did the show for free because we gave all that money back. But Dayton that's will forever be like embedded in my memory. Dayton, Ohio, for that reason. But
I'm sorry
what
that
do
you had
you
a bad
remember?
memory.
Well, what are some good memories that you have from Dayton?
Part of what you remember is a part of Dayton. So Dayton was one of the rare cities in America that was legitimately half black and half white. So there was power on both ends. I came from a very powerful.
Fun fact. You know the story where I told y'all I had to go get Katt Williams to take him to another studio? I was taking him to Jerry Wade's studio. Fun fact. No cap.
Family in Dayton just because of our sheer numbers. So there were 13 on my father's side and 7 on my mother's side. So I had like 100 first cousins in one city. Like we just had a large family, and it was a great place for black people, and it was a great place for white people. It's just that you really couldn't be legitimately racist because your neighbors were of another color, if that makes sense. So,
What's the power dynamic? Was it mostly white people running it or black people?
well, that's the dynamic of America at that particular time. One of my uncles was the chief of police. Another was the head pastor in town, and had some cocaine dealing uncles as well. So we were really rooted in the city, but it was a city of money. So we had Cooper Tires, we had Dayton Tires, we had IBM, we had NCR, we had Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, we had.
Y'all had Kings Island. I used to basically go to Dayton at least once a year growing up. That's where, I think it's now Paramount's Kings Island, but that's where, Kings Island was, and that's where the fuck I went.
University of Dayton. These are all places where you can make six figures even at that time. So it was a lot of money there. As far as on the radio, we would hear every hour 5 or 6 artists that were from where we were.
Shout out to Ohio, Dayton, Columbus, Toledo. I see y'all niggas.
From. So we thought that was a part of it. We hearing the Ohio players, and Roger Troutman in Zap's studio is our bus stop when we're 7 years old.
Like, I can't even count how many times I've been to Kings Island, bro. Like, I damn near want to go to take Baby Yoda to make sure everybody in the family's been.
So I met Prince while I was in Dayton when I'm 12. Like, it was a very vibrant community for black people.
So you saw a lot of the street stuff. How did you end up? First of all, did you end up doing any of the street stuff, participating in any of that street activity?
Hold on, nigga. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. First of all, Willie D is a fucking plant. He a snitch. How the fuck this nigga who can barely talk got damn near a million subscribers in the hip-hop community? Okay, whatever. You got it, cuz. Here's my thing. You scared of Jay Prince. You another Jay Prince flunky. And for you to be sitting here now, all of a sudden, everybody wanted like tougher questions to Katt. Now, here you come out of nowhere and you asking this nigga about if he was in the fucking streets? What are you doing, Willie? What is this? You a ghetto? He's supposed to be one of the ghetto boys, nigga. The ghetto boys don't go by no snitching?
Selling drugs and all that.
Well, I leave Dayton, Ohio right before I'm 13.
And this has been publicly known, and Katt said it in his last interview. That's why Katt's like, what? This nigga left home when he was 13. When did he have time to be in the gangs in Ohio? Like, what the fuck are you doing, Willie D? Did you do any homework? This nigga Willie D was just like, nigga, Shannon Sharp did the interview. Let me see if I can get Katt to do the interview so I can get me 35 million views. You not getting 35 million views on this, nigga. Let me be the first to tell you. As a matter of fact, Shannon's gonna get more views after people see this.
So I'm still at a young age. I'm just having heightened experiences because of my childhood and my background. So, I've always had money, but I don't come from money. So I was able to cut grass in the summer and I was able to shovel snow in the winter. That's what I was allowed to do. So, but
Gus, Mr. Gus, you damn right, Gus.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
Consequently, even as a kid, I'm making like $6,000-$7,000 a year. And this is...
At 12 years old?
Before that.
That's not that hard if you got a daddy that gets you out there. Especially once the summertime hit, in the winter. In the fall, you raking leaves. In the winter, you doing snow. And in the summer, you doing cars, mowing lawns. If you really about your hustle, and then you can take it to the next level. While you doing all this stuff, you got a bag of candy with you.
At 10. Just because that's what I was allowed to do. And I'm a hustler by nature. Like, if I get a hold of a lick, I want to see how many times it flips, not if it flips, you know what I mean? So once I'm gone from there, I'm trying my hand at other things, door to door, and I had already made $1 million before I was 18, doing door-to-door across the country. So I had already tested out what were the positive things about me, and how I could use that to my advantage economically from an early age.
Is it true that you emancipated yourself from your parents at 13? Because
Did you even watch the Shannon Sharp interview, nigga?
I read that somewhere.
Well,
I think it was Wikipedia said something like that.
I wouldn't shame them.
Read it on Wikipedia or somewhere. This is what I meant when I was like, how's this nigga got damn near 1 million subscribers? This nigga's like, yeah, I mean, I think I heard that shit on Wikipedia, some shit somewhere. I don't know, nigga. Meanwhile, you could have just been like, can you elaborate more on what you talked about? Like, you got it. You bro, he wasn't trying to, he ain't got the attention span to watch no 3-hour interview.
The family. What I would say is that it can't be called run away because I didn't run away. I left. But I don't tell that part of the story just because there's a zero chance that if a young person listens to me and follows my example on that they'll be okay. But I knew I would be, but you know, I was a little off. Like, I knew Jesus left home at 13, so I didn't feel like I was out of pocket in any way.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that at 13 years old you was cognizant of the story of Jesus leaving home at 13 years old?
So you didn't watch the interview at all, did you?
I had been accepted to college before I was 12, so I was already a little bit more advanced than your average child. I had probably read 10,000 books at that period in my life. So I was blessed in that way. But as you know, you can't really just live on that. So God navigated where I was able to see the underworld, if you will. So I go from my parents' house in Ohio to Miami, Florida by myself. I don't know nobody. And that's where the story begins. But
in your formidable years, who is that person? Was there a single individual who inspired you, or some guy or a person that you looked up to and you said, you know, I like the way that they move and I want to model myself after that person?
Yeah, this is going to be a weird answer. Yes, that's one of the things that I was probably the best at. I did it with anybody and everybody. So when I was going to the library, I wasn't reading fiction books. I was reading nonfiction books, and it didn't matter what it was. I know whatever's in this book, I don't know what it is. So I might have read like 1,000 autobiographies, just the life of people that I don't know. And when you do that, you find out that if you were trying to learn something from everybody, you could actually learn something from every single person that you met. And so it's that type of thinking that helped me avoid the pitfalls as I saw them. So the reason I never did drugs when I was an adult is because when I left and went to Miami and I'm living in a park, it's 30 people out there from all different places, and they all are homeless and in a terrible situation just like me.
And glad you're out of the Stone Age, dude.
And they telling me that they used to be lawyers and doctors and nurses, and I'm going, well, what happened? And all of them is telling this story where everything in their life was fine, and then they dealt with this drug, and this is where it ended them out. So as a kid, I never saw the fun part of drugs. I never heard about nobody having a good time on drugs, or, oh, you got to take this so you can feel it. I didn't see it from that way. I had already seen what it would do to people, and they're telling me, like, I'm letting people tell me, hey, don't do this. Don't don't get to Hollywood and start sleeping with white women and doing cocaine because it'll kill you. Huh, yeah, no problem. Got it. So, you know, in a lot of things, I was just stupid enough to get the lessons, but that came from being willing to learn something from everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long were you out on the streets?
Well, it sounds so harsh when you say on the streets. Just understand that I'm in slacks and a shirt and a tie every day, and I'm eating at a 5-star restaurant because I done worked this deal with the restaurant where I come in at 5 in the morning and I come and do the floors and clean up everything the bus people didn't do, knock out the old dishes. I do all of that, but I get to eat.
Hold on, half a second. Nigga, Yoda decided today, I don't want to go to sleep ever again. Today was the day he was like, I don't ever want to go to sleep again. I don't want to take no nap. I don't want to go to sleep. Today's the day I decided I don't ever want to go to sleep again.
Eat there for free. So I come later and have a 5-star lunch as a 12-year-old because I'm already smoking cigarettes, but I got a mustache, so I don't look out of place. And then I go and I do my 8 hours in the library to take the place of what schooling would have been. So 2 hours were spent collecting radios from people's cars at the marina, which funded me to at least have $700 or $800 a week in my pocket. So that was the situation for.
Man, that little nigga was a genius, bro. Genius.
For, I'll say, 12 months.
Was there somebody who came along, a social worker or something like that, and saw you and said, yo, or talked to you? It's like, yo, I can help you out. Or you should do this or that.
No. You're looking at it a different way than I was looking at it. I was.
Yeah, collecting.
Wasn't in a pitiable situation by any means. I was free. And it was an adventure that I was on. And I had already read all of these books. I know how this goes. I know that a terribly scary adventure is nothing for the warrior. He doesn't need to be in a good position. There is a God, and he's going to see you through. You just have to make sure that you're hitting the marks to qualify for the blessing. So I was never in a situation where someone would think that I needed some assistance.
Where were you sleeping at?
In the park that I told you about, across the street from the library in Coconut Grove.
Like on the ground, on the bench?
No, they had a mattress out there. I had money, so people would get you stuff.
Why didn't you just take your money and go get a crib?
He was 13, you stupid.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man. I mean, this is some shameful shit.
I mean, the look on Katt's face says it all. Nigga, didn't I just tell you I was 13, nigga? How was I getting a crib? Please stay safe, Mish. I hope y'all don't lose power as well. Nigga, look at this nigga like, bitch, did you not just hear me say I was 13?
Not the cap.
At 13?
Church out.
I told you was gonna have a greater appreciation for Shannon Sharpe after this shit. I did not tell you was gonna have a greater appreciation for Shannon Sharpe after this shit. Why don't you just take your money and go to the crib? At 13?
Yeah. It never crossed my mind.
And his answer was yeah.
Yeah.
Never crossed my mind.
Because I really do. I know it's young, but I do know people who are very young. If somebody...
So get an illegal crib. So you wanted this nigga go find an illegal landlord. And this nigga probably would have extorted, robbed, anything. He probably would really got. He went and got some shit like that.
Is young enough to go out on the streets and just say, I'm leaving home.
Yeah.
A lot of times, and if they got money, they're savvy enough to
it's not
get
that I
somebody
have
to
money.
pay them.
I'm making some money. I don't have money. I'm making some money.
Enough to get by.
Well, I'm saying I don't have a long list of needs on the daily. I need to eat well. I need to drink well.
And where are you keeping your money? Like in your pocket?
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Anybody ever try to rob you?
No, I did have somebody try to violate me while I was out there. I think because I didn't know really what gay people were, so I wasn't really clear. I knew how gay people acted as I had seen, but I wasn't aware that it had a sexual connotation to it. So as soon as the guy kept talking to me like he liked me, I was really confused because guys don't like guys. And I'm trying to figure out, is there something about your background that makes you talk like a lady while you're talking to me? But yeah, I had that.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
As a situation. But other than that, no, I wasn't frequently tried as a young person.
Yeah. So I'm asking some of these questions that I'm asking because I'm really trying to figure out, like, how did you develop your psyche? Like,
yeah, because you the man for that job. Nigga, your arms are too short. Like, what are you doing, Willie? You literally like 100 IQ points behind this nigga. This nigga Willie D, wow, bro.
Like, you're a very insightful dude.
Right.
Right.
Just trying to figure out, like where did that start at? Can you pinpoint a specific time and space where you said, yeah, I get it. I see what's going on.
Yeah. I probably like 5 years old. First and foremost, this is going to sound really, really weird, but I believed at that young age that you could have a relationship with God. And I know that that's kind of old-fashioned now. But when I was young, that's what I believed. And so I developed this relationship where we talk 4 or 5 times a day and we talk about everything, and I'm coming to you when things are well and when it's not well. And if I ask for something, I know when you gave me what I asked for because it's the only time. So I understood at a young age that I wasn't like everybody else, that I was in a blessed position and that I had the ability to be able to make things happen if I could find the instructions and follow them. So at 5 years old, that's how I thought. I knew when things were wrong with the Bible I wasn't worried about authority because God was like the authority. And other than that, I got to tolerate you, but I'm not allowed to bow down. I'm like that as a child. So my parents didn't do anything wrong. They just wanted me to live a life that I wasn't going to live. They wanted me to be this, and I was not free to live a double life. I can't be that and be what I'm trying to be.
What was that they wanted you to be?
A part of their religion. They were very devout in religion.
Christian?
Yes, a branch of Christianity, yes.
At one point, did you become a Muslim?
At one point, I became several religions because that's the only way you can really find out what's going on in a religion. Religion is not something that you can just study the books about it and now you know about them. I had to be a member of the Fruit of Islam in order to know. Minister Farrakhan calls me his son. I was not regular even in that endeavor, just because whoever the true God is, I don't play about him. And I understand that regardless of what you choose to call him, it's the same entity. And once you study all of the religions, you find out that nobody's really disagreeing with anybody. The Jews don't believe this whole set of things that Christians don't, and Muslims either.
Why are people so afraid of Farrakhan?
That's a decent question.
Well, if you had the ability to control the black people on this planet, there isn't anything that you couldn't take, dismantle, destroy, or interrupt if you could mobilize black people. And so part of the ops agenda, a part of their modus operandi, is to find out which one of you niggas is a potential leader. And if you are, then we begin a work of progress on your life, which will make people get off of that.
That's a cigarette.
It's a part of it, as much as in any defense, you trying to figure out which way this dude is likely to go so I can rip that ball. It's the same.
Yeah. Farrakhan is a polarizing individual. A lot of people really, I do believe, don't really understand him. I think that there are people who gets the message, this is what frightens them, is because they know, as you alluded to, they know what he's capable of doing. You know, uniting black people and guiding and leading black people in the right way.
There's not been a successful one of those yet. So just like if you're a rapper, any rapper can get hit. Yeah, we don't have we can go through 300 years of history and look for all the black people that fit the description you just said. They never make it.
Yeah, which is why I believe that they should stop trying to make it. I really do believe that, it's each one reach one, teach one, but the leadership is in yourself. Like all of us are capable, well, not all of us, but many of us are capable of being a leader. Like instead of sitting around just waiting on one person to be that leader, how about...
Well said. Well said, but in real time...
Austin, what up?
Being the leader of yourself gets you nothing. The people demand to be led, regardless. There's not 13 shepherds and all these sheep. Why? Because it's unnecessary. Just one. Just one that has the connection with the sheep, which allows the sheep who has a brain about that small to be able to just focus on eating grass and not worry about falling off a cliff. We have the desire as humans to be led. We want to be led into battle. We want to be led into the football game. This is all because this is how we are wired. The cheerleaders and the pomp and circumstance, that goes back to the times of first humanity, because we do need that.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about a myriad of leaders. You're not just talking about a single individual.
Right.
And I see a lot of people just be sitting back waiting on a Messiah. They're waiting on that one person.
But they are too, though.
Who's that?
The other side is far more diligent about looking for that Messiah than we are, because they know where to look. You probably wonder, why do white people pay so much attention to black people if they don't like them? You would think if you didn't like something, why would you be paying attention to it? I don't pay attention to things I don't like.
What's the answer?
The answer is the liar knows what lie he told. You see what I'm saying? So even if I made it deceitful and I made you think that the answer is over here, but the answer is really over here, I'm still going to be looking over here. Me, the one that tricked, because I know this is the right answer. Black people have lost their identity, but our oppressors have not lost our identity. That's just why they chopped those noses off of the Pharaoh and the Sphinx in Egypt in the first place, is because without this nose, we can tell you this is whoever it is.
Interesting.
But with that nigga nose, it can only be niggas. Why would somebody vandalize a whole face and only vandalize one part? Nobody wanted to knock an eye off or take an ear off or no chins missing. No, just the nose. Because it's a brand. It's a brand. All right, go ahead.
You have an uncanny way of thinking outside of the box, and you are very good at breaking things down like you just did. You understand consequences and repercussions very well.
Okay.
So my question to you is, why are you such a habitual line stepper?
What?
Why do you cross that line so often when you know what the repercussions and consequences are going to be?
What, you don't do that? You a pussy ass nigga? You ain't a man that stand on your own square? What kind of weak ass question is this? This is him saying, why are you going after the big names? You know what's going to happen if you go after them. Why are you telling the truth about them people? Weak.
And they're not going to be favorable to you. For example.
Right.
I saw where you and Suge got arrested, right? You and Suge.
Why are you asking this nigga about when he got arrested with Suge Knight? Bro, you sound like the whole ass police in this interview, nigga. You asking some weird ass questions, nigga. Hit the like button, hit the PayPal Cash App so we get the $20 goal for this stream.
Got arrested. Is that true?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Like, and
What were we doing?
Yeah, exactly. We got arrested doing what?
allegedly it had something to do with like some type of photography, camera or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm just sure.
So you asking me about a time I got arrested, but you don't even know what for or anything. You just want to talk about me getting locked up. You want to talk about consequences and repercussions, and then you so-called bring up a time I got locked up with Suge. What? What are you doing, Willie? What is this?
I'm just saying this is what I read.
I'll tell you the story, and you tell me, then does that change how you frame this?
Okay.
So.
Thank you, Katt.
We have a meeting with a hologram company, which is going to go into a licensing deal on some holograms. This is in Beverly Hills. So now there's a rodeo, and behind that is an alleyway where you park your vehicles. Mm-hmm. That's where we are. Suge has brought his son with him, who's 5 years old. And before we go into this meeting, Suge's son runs behind the dumpster and urinates. And a lady films his penis out, peeing behind the dumpster.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
And then says, oh, I thought that was Katt's kid.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
So yeah, that's what happened.
See, man, this is
so
why...
understand, we were facing 20 years, Suge and I. 20 years for that. And if it wasn't for the fact that this is Beverly Hills and it's all on camera, they had no problem sending us up the river when we couldn't have possibly done what was being said.
That's crazy.
That lady said that she got jumped on.
Suge Knight about to be happy than a bitch. Because now Katt Williams done called this nigga out by name again, so you already know what Suge Knight collect call gonna be about this week.
By me.
So you see what you just did? You just clarified a huge, misconception about, the events of that evening.
He did?
Or whatever.
Yeah, but
he was acquitted, bro.
Remember, it went to court.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. What do you mean he clarified? He went to court over this shit. See, you just clarified a great misconception. How did I clarify some shit that's on? There's paperwork on this. Willie D is trash at his job, bro.
This isn't just my word. They had to play the video in court, which showed that her altercation wasn't with a man at all.
But the trip part about it is that when people print it, when the media, mainstream media put it out there, they don't add that piece. They just say,
nor do they make a retraction.
Right.
Nor do they say, hey, that thing we told you about that guy, turns out it was nothing. Understand, I got 15 cases that were dismissed.
That's insane. Don't that sound like the police fucking with you? If you get charged 15 times, you get 15 charges dismissed. That's crazy.
That should be talked about. Why would 15 cases be dismissed? Because you were so sure you had what you were looking at. Because every city I go to, I'm the nigga with the best car. It's probably smoke coming out that car. It's probably girls gathering around that car. I look like the plug.
El Plaga. This nigga said he come to your city, pull up on the set looking like El Plaga, nigga. Nigga, I ain't even gonna lie, nigga. I look like the plug.
I'm the nigga with the best car. It's probably smoke coming out that car. It's probably girls gathering around that car. I look like the plug. I get it. And you've probably already hurt me by the time you find out who I actually am.
Right. See, because of that clarity you just provided.
See, you trying to walk this nigga into something. That's why you went to another. See, you think you slick, nigga.
Yes.
It's the reason why I want to know. I think the world want to know what happened between you and Ali Sadiq.
Do you know who Ali Sadiq is, Press? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Ali Sadiq. D is from Houston, Texas. Take a wild guess where Ali Sadiq is from.
Barely.
Also from Houston, Texas. Why are you trying to insert this nigga with a fucking legend and we don't know who this nigga is? Hey, this is some gross shit you try to pull right here. And you try to sandbag this nigga too. I knew you was walking him into something. I knew it.
I know you said you want to...
Nigga, look at Katt face. Watch Katt face. Katt's like, what?
Yes.
It's the reason why I want to know.
The world wants to know.
I think the world want to know what happened between you and Ali Sadiq. I know you said
the
you
world
won't talk
couldn't
about it.
possibly want to know that.
Know,
He's
man.
not Not famous enough for the world to want to know that.
I want to know what's up with him and Kevin Hart, him and Steve Harvey. You know, these upper echelon niggas. Ali Sadiq, he don't make the cut for me, my nigga.
At least
because my side of the world doesn't want to know that. See,
well, my side of the world.
Here's the thing.
What happened?
Yeah, that's your nigga. This is clearly Willie D nigga.
A lot of times, what liars do first is they set up a narrative and a scenario. Like Michael Blackson just got on national TV and told people, yeah, I got a beef with Katt Williams, and Katt is mad at me about this, and because I said this, and I didn't even mean it like that. And the whole time, he's never talked to me. That's how he feels. He's heard I'm angry. I've not had a conversation with him.
Man, Katt got you niggas shook, bro.
The same with your Ali Sadiq. If it wasn't for the information that I know in my intel, I would be a fan of his like everybody else. Who wouldn't be a fan of a young black storyteller that's done time and loves his family and is a hometown guy? Like, why would he ever have any enemies in comedy? It's ludicrous. But if you pick the actual king, then make sure that your story's correct. And unfortunately, his story's not correct. No matter what he says, he never met me.
Wait, what? See, that be my thing. You can't beef with a nigga you never met. I'm so sorry. That sounds stalkerish already. Chadrick, but continue.
He made it disrespectful that a security guard that was 6'7" reached over him to pay him. Not mentioning the fact that he got paid for not doing anything.
Wait, so a nigga's beefing with you after he got paid for not doing anything. Oh, do tell. Do tell, Katt.
Well, let's start at the beginning of the Reliant thing.
I don't know if I want to.
I'm gonna start, and then you can do what you want to do.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I don't know if I want to.
But I think for the
that wasn't a cigarette he was
sake of the audience knowing just
tell
having
them who
an
Ali
idea of
Sadiq
what we're
is
talking
first.
about. Ali Sadiq is a comedian from Houston that's based in Houston.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
A very fine comedian.
Very fine comedian.
Yes.
Now, Ali said that he went to a Reliant arena and he was on the same show as you. He showed up, and the security stopped him from entering the building. And they said, and then somebody told him Katt didn't want you to come in. And then at some point, somebody else came and gave him a check. That's another security person reached over somebody's shoulder and gave him a check.
Okay. Let's stop right there. Let's say what you say is true. How is this nigga mad? He came to the building, he couldn't get in, but they gave him a check instead. Nigga, it sound like you won. What am I missing? If that's really what happened, he won.
Said that the people that were the working security locked arms to prevent him from walking inside of the building. And he thought that, you had a problem with him, and he said he didn't know why you had a problem with him. And to this day, he don't know why you have a problem with him. That was the.
It'd be nice if that was the story. So now if that's the story, then let me see if I got this correct. A guy I've never met was supposed to be doing a show with me. And I got so angry, even though I hadn't met him, that I had security keep him out of the building. See, that's the problem with lies. They're faulty from their inception, sir. I'm the person in the story that doesn't have a grudge to feel. I don't care why I didn't like Katt Williams. I would get to the bottom of it. This is not one of those stories. First of all, the actual truth of this matter is every city that I go to, I already have the comedians who are opening up for me. not just this tour, but for the 17 100 city tours previous to this.
1,700 times, my nigga.
I never go to the city and go, hey, do you guys have some comics here? I'd like to add them to my show. I just don't do it. I travel with the comedians that are coming to your city. We're one unit and one team when we come. That is to let you understand that no comic was fin to come join us that evening.
Bars.
Because there isn't space for it. I still have to do an hour at the end of this. There's a limited amount of time. So we could just start there. Second of all, I don't care where you're from, what the venue is, how cool you are with the people that work there. Katt Williams show means Katt Williams show. That means
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, this nigga shit, bro.
don't nothing move but the money. There ain't no loud talking and voice raising and how dare you? How dare you?
Ain't no that nigga said ain't no loud talk. I feel you, nigga. I got so much control over this shit. It's not gonna be no loud talking. None of that shit, my nigga.
Let me look on the advertisements and see, do I see your name or face, sir, whoever you may be? Where would you even get the entitlement to be having this question? This is like me insisting that the Lakers put me on as a starter.
Get to the back of the bus, LeBron, right now. Shut the fuck up, LeBron. I'm starting. Your bitch ass may play 4 to 5 minutes. Shut up.
And I won't take no for an answer. It's ridiculous. You don't even play in our league. And that's before I knew who you were. Now that I know who you are, I'm just ashamed because you took something personal that couldn't have been personal. I didn't meet you. That's how it would have gone if I wasn't there, because the truth is, I wasn't there. All of this happened before I got there.
What happened with the check? When the security guy gave him
when
the check?
I heard, when I asked what the person had said, I said, well, I don't understand. I don't understand why he's so angry. What did he say to you? He said, I'm supposed to be on this show. I said, well, maybe he was expecting to get some sort of a payment. And now he thinks he doesn't get to get paid because we already have a tour. I wouldn't want that. Pay him for performing.
Nigga, egg on your face. Jennifer was good. So you should have left up out of this story, because now this nigga's like, look, nigga, while your boy's sitting on demon time, just know that, nigga, we paid that nigga.
So he got the check of the performer. This is what he's angry about. Imagine the audacity.
The audacity.
Remember, your story is that I'm kicking you the fuck out. Get out and lock arms and don't let him in. And paying you? Make it make sense, King.
Come on. Let's be for real, nigga.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
We got in a beef. I kicked this nigga out, but I paid him. You got it, Willie D.
So, either you're smaller than I think or I'm bigger. Either one.
Oh, shit. What up, cuz? Oh, shit.
Like, you can't keep positioning the narrative, because that's all this is. This is so that in a conversation in America, there'll be something where he and I are evenly linked. And only people in his hometown are floating that narrative.
He just called you out, Willie D. Listen to what he said again.
Conversation in America, there'll be something where he and I are evenly linked. And only people in his hometown are floating that narrative.
Talking to you, Willie. Willie, you sitting here acting like this is a real fucking issue when only motherfuckers who give a fuck about this shit is your people. Y'all getting ready to blackball this nigga from YouTube. First of all, y'all need to quit letting him go on air with stupid ass niggas like this stupid ass. I mean, this nigga's stupid. Man, I tell you, this nigga, he dumb. So why didn't you get a place to stay at 13? Yeah.
I'm really him.
You don't believe that there's under any circumstances that you and Ali can come to a resolution, just be cool.
You've just.
I gave this nigga money. What did I do to this nigga? Why are we not cool? This was his whole fucking. This was his whole thing. Willie, his whole thing was he's trying to understand why are they not cool? Well, I mean, it's like man, this is weird what you doing, Willie. And obviously you probably bankrolling this nigga's comedy career or some shit like that. Cause this shit's all, I mean, I got to be honest. This shit all types of weird. This shit is all types of weird. You think y'all can come to a resolution? Bitch, I paid him.
Talk to me. You know I don't have a bone in this.
Yeah.
I don't have a bone in this.
So if I got him on the phone, you talk to him?
Get him on the phone? Hold on, cuz. Hold on, cuz. You know what this nigga sitting here like? This is why I love my job, nigga. This is all I can see with Katt. So as this nigga said this shit, nigga, bro. This nigga's like, can I get this nigga on the phone, nigga? Nigga Katt sitting here like motherfucking LeBron, nigga. Nigga Katt sitting here like LeBron, nigga. This nigga Katt out here on his Cavs and 7 shit, nigga. I'm done, bro. Nigga talking about get this nigga on the phone, nigga. If you lost your fucking mind, nigga, get this nigga on the phone, nigga. Cavs and 7, nigga. We not talking to this nigga, bro. Oh shit! This nigga, this is about the 3rd or 4th time Katt has stopped mid whatever. Katt trying to light his little joint up, nigga. Katt, this is like the 4th or 5th time Katt done been stopped dead in his tracks because of some dumbass shit this nigga Willie D done asked, bro. You think, hey, what if I get that nigga on the phone? Get the nigga on the phone. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nigga, Orlando Magic, Magic Johnson, Johnson and Johnson, nigga. Cavs and 4, nigga. Oh, hold on, man. That fucked me up. Bro, I feel you, Katt. That's the same look I gave too, nigga. It's nigga. Yeah, hold on, nigga. I need to know the timestamp because I'm screen capping this. I'm gonna start texting this. Anytime somebody texts me something stupid, I'm sending them this motherfucking picture, nigga. Hey, nigga, so are you watching the Eagles play tonight? This is the picture I'm gonna send a nigga. Motherfucker text you, so you watching that Eagles game tonight? I'm just gonna text it. I'm just send this picture of Katt, nigga. Fuck it look like, nigga. Oh, man. Nigga, Katt in here interviewing with a fucking moron, nigga. Nigga, this nigga Cavs and 7. I'm done. Nigga, I'm telling you, I'm sending it, bro. Every time you text me something stupid, be prepared to get this motherfucking picture back, nigga. Seems accurate, bro. Seems fucking accurate. Yeah, double that back, Katt. Yeah, I feel you. Take a long hit of that motherfucker. He had to take a hard hit of that motherfucker.
I don't have a bone in this.
Gas, nigga.
So if I got him on the phone, you talk to him?
Get him on the phone, nigga. Hold on, nigga. Let me light this blunt.
I would have gave him the celebrity boxing match he asked for if I thought he was a celebrity.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Oh, come on, man. You know I live celebrity. Come on,
Sir,
Katt.
I'm not talking. I didn't mean that disparage.
What do you mean? Come on, Katt. Come on, Katt. You trying to say that nigga Ali Sadiq is on the same level as Katt Williams, nigga? Because this is what we talking about right now, nigga. You put this nigga in the ring with Katt, nigga. What you mean? Come on, Katt. Come on, Katt. So what you want Katt to sit here and be like, yeah, that nigga's my equal, but I fuck him. What? So under Katt, did he cash the check? That's my question. Notice that Willie didn't ever say, but he never cashed the check, because we know he cashed that motherfucker. Katt wrote down a number so big it made his dick hard. He took that fucking check, said fuck Katt, went to the house. Niggas are the clout demons. Understand that. Let me tell you how that scenario normally goes. If Katt Williams was a regular like type of celebrity of that nature, if you come to that event acting like that, they would have asked the motherfucker. They would have said, tell that nigga no. And it could have been a scenario where they agreed and came back and told him, tell that nigga no. And if that nigga act up, beat his ass. This is not a drill. If he act up, beat his ass. Katt took the whole other fucking approach. Katt said, all right, man, obviously you was probably expecting to get paid, which is your number one reason for being mad. So here, you can have that, cuz. I ain't tripping. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know who told you what, but we ain't even gonna argue about it. I'm gonna just pay you now to debt it. Cause Katt could have been like, I don't know who told you that, nigga, but you ain't on shit. This nigga tried everything he could to diffuse the situation all the way down for paying this nigga for a job he didn't even do. And what does this greasy ass nigga do? Go to the internet and try to start beef for clout. And now this nigga's co-signing to it, even though that's his homie. He should be telling his homie he dead ass wrong. Oh yeah, no, not Raphael Sadiq. No.
I meant that in ticket sales, my nigga. Ticket sales. That's what I meant.
Come on. Yeah, you can't say shit. Oh, come on, he ain't a celebrity. Nigga, we talking about ticket sales. He's not.
Sir, I'm not talking. I would have gave him the celebrity boxing match he asked for if I thought he was a celebrity.
Oh, come on, man. You know I live celebrity. Come on,
Sir,
Katt.
I'm not talking. I didn't mean that disparagingly.
Yeah.
I meant that in ticket sales, my nigga.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Ticket sales. That's what I meant. I mean, I'm doing 7,000 in your hometown while you go do 300. I'm not being disrespectful.
I do 7,000 in your hometown. You do 300. And you acting like that nigga me? We celebrities? And I own all my shit, so I keep it. Oops. Let me have enough bread to go see Katt march.
Respectful, I'm talking statistics. I'm talking about the biggest and baddest thing going. And you, a person trying to get in, why would you be mad? It's ridiculous.
Will, bro, Katt lost a lot of respect from you from this. I ain't gonna front. He did. He ain't gonna say it or make no big deal about it, but you ain't smart enough to even if Katt had real beef, you ain't smart enough to get the shit out of him anyway.
I'm offended.
I eat ass face.
Now, she want to go renegade? Go renegade, bitch.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
This nigga told you to your face, nigga, I'm offended, nigga. You sitting there talking about that nigga with me, and then I tell you that nigga's not a celebrity, and you gonna act like that nigga is, and he can only get 300 people in an arena or in a building. I'm offended, nigga. I'm appalled. Nah, you just a nigga stealing.
And trying to get in, why would you be mad? It's ridiculous. I'm offended. I'm a.
Like on some real shit. That's where that chuckle was. That chuckle was a place of really thinking about it. Like, nigga, I'm low key offended, nigga. Like, low key, I'm actually offended by this shit, nigga.
You be mad? It's
hit that like button, hit the subscribe button.
It's ridiculous. I'm offended. I'm offended. Why? Because even if it's celebrity boxing, I need you to sell tickets too. I need you to sell these pay-per-view numbers, my nigga. I know I'm bringing it. It's more people that want to see me get laid out by you. And the fact that an upstanding and righteous gentleman like yourself is in that position with the only thing trying to be righteous in our lane is just more machinations of the devil. You should have a much better backstory when you pick me as an opponent.
You know what, man? I'm glad you at least,
Shit.
Addressed it, because
when you talk to him and tell him what the truth is, he won't.
See, you hear what he just said? When you talk to him, this nigga, Katt know what time it is, because obviously you gonna talk to this nigga after this. This nigga probably on the phone up under the desk.
Be able to refute it. I told you earlier, he doesn't know this. How could he know? It's okay for you to think that I'm that way, but there are 30,000 known comedians in America that you could have went to, and they would have told you, this is against my character.
Hold on, but that motherfucker's open at the end. That's not a bonnet, is it? It's open at the end, ain't it? Motherfucker silky.
I am known for confronting
Some high quality nylon shit. Something.
my issue head up, be it Satan or his affiliates.
Talk plain.
I don't care if you 6'6". I don't care if it's 5 of you. I don't care if I'm guaranteed an L. I don't care if you put a gun in my face. I don't care about none of that. I care about doing the right thing as I see it in that moment. Yeah.
Man, how did you get on in the first place as far as like with the movie thing? Like, I know I'm skipping over the comedy, but how did you get on with the movie thing? Like, specifically, I want to know about Money Mike. I want to know how you got that role.
Right. So here's the whole thing.
So this is you trying to ask him about Ricky Smiley. Good. But this was wimpy. Again, you're acting like he didn't do this other interview.
Liars always come up with terrible lies. So Ricky Smiley says, yeah, you know, Katt was supposed to play the Santa Claus and I was supposed to play the pimp.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
Liars always have ridiculous narratives. Nobody in America can imagine that a real movie studio would cast 5'5", 145-pound Katt Williams as a fucking Santa Claus, number one. Number two, Ricky Smiley was finna play a pimp.
I'm petty.
Not the cap. Not the cap.
I'm petty.
Not the cap.
Really?
Really?
Ricky Smiley has played a woman more times than Ricky Smiley has played a man. He's played Bernice Jenkins 5 times. I got it in my contract that I don't work with Ricky Smiley unless he's playing Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Get out of here, man.
I got my contract. I don't work with Ricky Smiley unless he plays Bernice Jenkins.
And that's in your contract for real?
I make my contracts, sir.
Oh,
when you're the master of your masters, everything else is subservient. That's why we have control. That's why we're hated, because there's something to hate. But anyway, so Money Mike, this is my first audition, not just my first movie. It's my first audition.
That's insane that was his first audition.
The reason it was so great is because they allowed me to do what I wanted to do, and I needed to do things. So I needed to pick the wardrobe for the character. So Money Mike's wardrobe was impeccable because I designed it, and they made it so. I picked out the car, the color of the car. They had a guy playing a pimp. I need this to be an actual pimp. We need Bishop Magic Don Juan. Everything I had to do, me and KD Albert, who played Donna, and Terry Crews, it was all of our first project, and my job was to make sure that we came off as if we were seasoned actors. And so I put everything I had into that movie, to the point where in the script, Money...
That's crazy how... That's how you know that he was just meant for it, and they knew. Think about what he's saying, bro. He said it's his first audition, and after not only is his first audition, he gets the part, and they let him have this level of creative control that turned out to be probably the most genius play.
Mike is raped in the bathroom. Katt Williams changed that. Why? Because it's no way. What do you mean, Katt? There's no way. What are you saying? I'm saying in a place that small, I'm not rapeable. I don't care what has to happen. That's what will happen. And so that's how it changed and became a great movie. And just the thought process that maybe Ricky Smiley was going to do that, it is laughable. But yeah, that was going to be my only movie. So I had to do everything that I could do to make sure that it went the way I needed it to. And I've done that in every one of the 60 movie roles that I've done and the 50 network television roles.
Man, I'm glad you stood on that, man, because it's a lot of people who would not have.
Why wouldn't he have stood on that? Why wouldn't he stand on the truth?
People get blinded by that bread, man, or that opportunity. And for you to stand on that, that says a lot. Because I know Terry Crews would have probably enjoyed it, you know, in real life.
Oh, bless his heart.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
Now,
shrapnel for Terry
how did
Crews.
you get this this knack for comedy in the first place? Like you had a pretty tumultuous childhood. Like, how do you pivot from that and get into comedy?
I didn't find it to be tumultuous.
So at the time, you
Right, they want this nigga to be like he was afraid for his life and all this shit. He said he was friends with God, so why is it so surprising he was out there surviving?
You was living it. You like
Yeah,
you see it like
this is
that.
not tumultuous.
Okay.
But your question was, how did
you find comedy?
A lot of times you have the true appreciation for something when you're not trying to do it. You just like it. So that's the relationship that I had with music, and it was the relationship that I had with comedy. So musically, I could listen to Pearl Jam and the Ghetto Boys. Like, I could listen.
Shout out to Willie D.
Listen to 9 Inch Nails, and I could listen to Prince, and I could do that. And comedically, I found that I could do that too. It didn't matter what the comedy person looked like, or how they were built, or where they were from. If they were funny, I was gonna be able to tell. So I understood that Don Knotts was out there working his ass off.
Motherfucking Don Knotts.
As Barney Fife. I understood he wasn't doing the same job as the rest of them. I understood that laughter.
You can't, man, even if you want your target audience to be, like, and that's in most things, even if you want your target audience to be people of your ilk, whatever that means, the best way is to learn everybody. Because you'll find out a lot of people of your ilk are like people, the quote-unquote other people.
There is an emotion, and anytime you can tap an emotion, that's very powerful, regardless of what emotion you're tapping.
When you're tapping these emotions, before you deliver the joke, are you cognizant of what it's going to take to, like, deliver that joke? Like, are you already knowing that, I know for a fact, I don't have to practice this, they're going to be with this right here. When I say this, I'm going to get them.
As a comedian, I have the best fan base in the world, like, documented.
You do?
Facts.
The slight amount of advertisement that they allowed me to do, and the fact
I know that he's coming here, and I ain't seen a single ad. I know that he's going to Philly, and I ain't seen a single ad.
That in a place as glorious as Houston, they pack the arena to the rafters, is based upon the fact that I, in 1995, started a conversation with a fan base which was maybe 5 people. And through this entire time, I've kept up the same conversation with the same people as they grow. And I'm letting you see me win. I'm letting you see me lose. I'm never allowing the product to be affected by what's going on, because this is the greatest relationship here. So,
the people that come to hear you talk.
yeah, consequently, bam, they know some things when I come to town. They know I'm finna bring the baddest comedians with me. That's who's gonna be opening up. They know this all over the country. And then they know that whatever it is Katt's gonna talk about for an hour, they know he did not talk about this the last time he was here. They know
Man,
that.
how in the hell do comedians get away with that anyway? Because I'm not going to see the same comedian.
That's love right there.
Tell the same jokes, 100 times in a row.
You
Like,
let
some of these guys are
let a
still-
rapper rap the same songs though.
Facts.
And you let a singer sing the same songs, the
Facts. And all these rappers and singers be having 200-300 songs, bro.
classics, and you'll allow that. And so
Yeah, but funny is supposed to be spontaneous. So that's the difference.
Well, understand that comedy has its roots long before social media. So before social media, you might have heard that this comedian is funny, right? And somebody might have told you what he said, but it didn't sound that funny to you. They just told you what he said. But when you see him in person, oh, he's hilarious. And so comedy always had a cycle where you showed the whole circuit your body of work. It's just comedians had gotten so lazy that they were doing one great set that they had on Comic View or Def Jam, and they were touring that for 15 years without changing it. And so...
And that's crazy. I mean, Ricky Smiley did Sister Bernice and fucking Lil Daryl, just modifying it a little bit, the whole his whole shit.
We made it a part of our effort to push the fact that you should be writing new material and shaming.
Yeah, we played that video, cuz.
The community into it by just, I'm going to keep putting out these specials and it's new material. How long are you going to continue to tell these jokes? Because in a minute, the audience is going to be like, no, they got to say something new. And eventually the audience did do that. And
Well, some audiences show up and they want you to say the old joke. They demand that you tell the old joke.
I don't have not one of those people in my fan base because they know better. They know that I would never let you pay me so you can hear some shit I already said. I respect you too much for that. What you gonna get from me is brand new. This is new.
Right now you have 12 comedy specials.
Okay.
Is there a magic number in mind, or you just want to just keep running to make sure you got the all-time number and that's secure? Are you already at the top? You got more.
I'm
than
in no
anybody?
way. I'm in no way counting numbers.
You've done.
I'm saying if 12 is the most, if 12 was the most,
okay,
there's not a number because I'm not putting a number to it. But I've been special that many times.
That's crazy.
For an hour.
That's crazy.
17 tours, 100 cities. That is a lot of work. That's enough work for a few lifetimes. Most comedians won't even get 100 cities. Well, most comedians ain't gonna do that one time. You're like, and how do you?
He's done it 17.
Continue to come up with this new material, because you do new material every single time you show up. That's crazy.
It's a new show every single time I show up.
Man, that is crazy. I'm a comedy connoisseur. I follow
allegedly
comedy. Most of the comics that are the top dogs right now, as far as like in some of our heroes in comedy, I was there when they were like working on their first jokes.
Yeah.
I was watching.
Bro, you never knew that Katt was, bro. I'm a Katt Williams OG. Since Katt was in the game. When I found out he did stand up, and found out that that was him on Comic View, connected the dots, and then Pimp Chronicles, it was off and running, bro. Pimp Chronicles, it was off and running for me.
Them and supporting them way back then. But that is a tough feat to be able to do something like that. You know, and I think that the reason why...
Not in 24 years.
Yeah. I think the reason why people...
Nah, his pimp type persona was some whole different shit. It was a level of a pimp we had never seen before. We've only seen like caricatures of a pimp.
Like you is so much what you do is you resonate with them so much is like what you just said. You show them the...
Bro, that's one of my favorite bits about white people putting their kids on leashes, nigga.
Good and the bad side of you, but also you're talented. You're very talented, but at the same time you do show the good and the bad. And you know, it's something appealing about being transparent to an extent.
Oh, not just to an extent, to the utmost. As soon as you, as a person, decide that you're not gonna lie anymore, and that whatever problem that you have, you're gonna deal with that problem right then where it presents itself. It'll show you a whole new side of you.
Bars.
It's very important. It's very important. When you lie and allow lies, for some people it's just, oh, I'm just a little delusional. No, it's dangerous for you to do that to yourself. It's very unnecessary for you to...
You was on this radio station in Atlanta, and this host made a joke about you, and you ate killed a man,
Shout out to Wanda.
I don't know how long that was, but man, I was like, time out, call the police, something, stop this slaughter, man. You was like, you really did a bad, and you didn't.
That's what's up right there, French.
Hold on.
Cursed one time.
I was going to say, be very careful when you say how badly I did her, because I never called her out of her name.
But that's what I'm saying.
I was very composed.
That's my point.
But let me explain it. Let me give you the exclusive.
No, let me make the point.
Okay.
I wanted to give you an exclusive. And this nigga said, nah, let me make my point. This nigga's the worst interviewer of all time.
I never called her out of her name.
But that's what I'm saying.
I was very composed.
That's my point.
But let me explain it. Let me give you the exclusive.
No, let me make the point.
Okay.
He out of pocket.
You're one of the few only you and Bruce I've ever seen do that before. Destroy a heckler or someone that was challenging you or whatever. Destroy them for several minutes. Bruce killed this chick for about, I don't know, man, about 25, 30 minutes one night in Houston. And I never seen anybody.
Hold on, Willie. Wait, you put your kids on leashes? You said, fuck that. Fuck what they talking about. Get me caught the fuck up. Get over here. Over here.
Nobody else do that but you. 25, just back to back, gut busting, same person,
Right.
no cuss words.
Yeah.
I had never seen that before, so how were you able to maintain your composure for that long?
Well, a very interesting thing happens when you try to trap something that's bigger than your trap. So imagine you set out a trap for a turtle and a rhinoceros steps into it. It's finna be a whole different situation now.
He said Wanda going at him was like setting a trap for a turtle and a rhinoceros stepped in it. I'm mad and it hurt, but not enough for me to not fuck you up. You a fool for that motherfucking analogy.
So this lady behind the scenes is begging me to come into this interview that I've not scheduled, that I don't want to do, that I'm not dressed for, that nobody's called me about. She just wants it. To the point where she says, Katt, come on, you just want an Emmy for the city. I just want to give you your flowers. Well, I won't talk about kids. I won't talk about no jail. I won't talk about... This is the conversation she has with me, and then goes in that room and doesn't mention the Emmy and immediately begins to... Because this is a comedian. You're trying to undermine me. Atlanta is a heavily LGBTQ plus positive city, and the fact that you having a heavy gay fan base would try to degrade me, a heterosexual.
The part where she was trying to make him seem like he gay, she was calling him cis and all that shit.
By making it seem like I'm gay. Gay people don't feel that way about me. Why would you? So it was a terrible thing that she found herself in. And comedically, you're outmatched. My defense is impenetrable. My offense will have the precise amount of viciousness that's necessary. If that means no cussing, that's fine. I don't want to talk to you and hurt heavy-set women's feelings or dark-skinned women's feelings or women who wear wigs' feelings. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm bantering with you because you keep acting like you're qualified to do that. Yeah. So, it was a setup. I'm always going to prevail if I'm being set up.
You think Buddy was in on it, her co-host? You think he was in on that? He didn't appear to be in on it.
No, because here's the whole thing. He kept trying to get her to pull the plug on this, and she kept not. So, She didn't understand even after we cut. She didn't understand what had happened. She still thought that she had been victorious, and yeah.
And then she tried to play the victim.
No, she played the victim. Her husband was willing to kill one of the greatest comedians to... Yeah, I'm saying...
Yeah, her husband ran down on this nigga with the strap and was ready to shoot Katt over that shit. Shooting. Unreal.
And remember, all of this has to happen. I have to allow it to happen. I have to also preserve my life. And then, after I do all of that, then I have to not press charges on you to these police as if a crime has not been committed upon me.
I understand that path, Katt. I understand that path.
A pimp named Slickback. Ah, man.
Thank you for saying the whole thing.
Look, man.
Like a Tribe Called.
It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing together.
You got to say the whole thing. You got to say the whole thing.
That is correct.
A pimp named Slickback.
Yes.
Man, that is one of the most iconic roles in television history.
Ever.
How did that come about?
Dumb people love dumb people, and geniuses try to find people that are on their mental platitude. So Aaron Magruder is one of the
shout out to Magruder
finest black writers that we've had.
Yes.
And the fact that he started his journey in the real trenches, writing for newspapers and getting syndicated across the country before he ever came to the next platform is what made him so formidable. So it was a joy to be able to work with him. Just like, you know, when I do work with Donald Glover, you know, we get the Emmy. Like, it's because you're dealing with compatible wavelengths. Like Donald Glover told me, Katt, here's a script. You know, if you do this role right, you'll win an Emmy for it.
That's crazy.
I said, that's the only way I know to do it is right. And won the Emmy.
That shit's crazy. If you ain't never seen his role in motherfucking Atlanta, the first time he was on, that shit was hilarious.
Well, I know there's a lot of advantages to doing what you do, being in the entertainment industry, but what's like the biggest thing that you can't stand about this industry?
Nothing. I like it.
Shit, I don't know who you think you're talking to.
I like it.
Now you
Willie, nah, nigga.
Nah.
You can't, nigga. Yeah, nigga. No.
I love my op as myself.
Yeah.
I think it's great. On our side of things, it's flourishing. It's never been better. All the people on our side are seeing that prayers do work and that you really have control of your mind more than you think you do. And if you could somehow possibly stop thinking the way you do and think another way, it might help you. And you'll know right away if it does. That's the benefit, is each one of these days you're getting could really be the one.
What's one of the wildest things that has happened to you or you've seen happen in your time in this entertainment space?
Yeah, sorry, Vlad. I ain't seen nothing. Yeah, sorry, Vlad. I ain't seen nothing. I collect the footage, but I haven't seen anything.
You were doing so good, man. I mean, you was just doing so good, and then all of a sudden you just decided.
Well, no, here's the thing. What you asked was, you said, hey, Wolf, what do you hate about the sheep? Nothing. Nothing. I feel good. I feel like we're in a good position. Everything's going to be fine. Let's go, Coach Prime.
Yeah. What do you think about
We
Coach
coming.
Prime? What's up with Coach Prime? You have you been out there yet, Colorado?
No, but I've supported from afar.
Yeah.
I'm saying anytime a great individual, regardless of what he does, finds something that he can be great in, like, that's going to work. Like, he is a motivating factor and an asset to it. He always has been since the Jerry Curl days. Those are the leaders of men that we discussed earlier. An eternal optimist, someone that's clever and about books and hard work and discipline. You know, as a black person, we should be so lucky as to have, you know, a black coach like that. And as a non-black person, what a great job.
Man, you know, you just described yourself, except the coach part. And then I take that back. You are a coach in your own life.
And you as
Yeah.
well. That's the whole thing. Like, these compliments are all shared by all of us who receive them. Like, that's what it's got to be. If you any reflection of me, then that's what it is. That's why in the good book it say, made in God's image. It don't mean you're always going to do that, but it means there's the possibility that you could mirror that.
Yeah. Do you have adopted children?
I'm an empty nester. I have no children at this point.
I'm an empty nester.
Glory and hallelujah. No, everybody's grown. Yeah, but yeah, I got grandbabies.
You got grandbabies? Okay.
Yeah.
How many?
4.
4. Nice.
All girls.
Oh yeah.
See? That's how you know he's been doing something right.
What are the ages?
Of what?
The girls.
The grandbabies?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a 6, 2 4s. 11 months and 2.
That's 5.
Yeah. I realized it as you said it. I didn't know how to change the story. Okay, so I got 5 grandkids.
Wait, what do they call you?
I got 5 daughters. I can't get anybody to call me anything that I ask for. They've already made a decision, and that's what they call me. There's nothing I can do about it, and I'm not going to say what it is. It sounds like stop or something. I don't know.
All right. Well, man, we appreciate you coming on the show, man.
I
really
appreciate
do,
you
man.
having me. You're an icon and a legend yourself, and just the fact that you would spend time interviewing others is magnificent. And nobody asks worse questions. You have the worst questions in all of interviewing, and
there it is, nigga. Hashtag Shay was right. Nigga, I told you, nigga, you trash.
and others is magnificent. And nobody asks worse questions. You have the worst questions in all of interviewing, and you can count on it. Nobody's going to mimic your questions. So, yeah, it's an honor. Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Katt Williams.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Them was some fucking terrible ass questions, Willie D. Like, what the fuck were them questions, my nigga? Them shits were bad. This nigga was like, why ain't you get a place? At 13? Yeah, I ain't think of it. Like, what can you say to a motherfucker that say some stupid shit like that? This nigga told him, nigga, you are the worst interviewer of all time, nigga. Thank you very much. I can't believe this nigga tried to sandwich in this Ali Sadiq bullshit in the middle of this fucking interview. What the fuck was that? I don't even know this nigga. Nigga, first of all, this nigga Willie D is a Dollar Tree Shannon Sharp. Like, you should have got somewhere to stay from somebody shady enough to give a place to a kid, because anybody that's giving a place to a kid like that is shady. You're gonna extort this nigga, rob him. Looking for a singular clout. Okay, what if I got the nigga on the phone? Nigga, you can get the nigga on the phone, nigga. Cabs him for. Nigga, on the phone home alone, nigga, cabs him for. This nigga bro, Them questions were horrible. You're not getting 35 million with this one. This was not no 35 million interview, nigga. He think it is. It ain't. I mean, this motherfucker, I got to be honest. This interview was garbage. Let me see, what is it at right now? Almost 2 million. You'll probably hit 10 million with it. This nigga said Katt Williams clears the air after breaking the internet. No, he didn't. You ain't ask him no questions about any of the shit that, like, you didn't ask him anything about, well, you know that Kevin Hart said this shit on ESPN. You know that this happened. You know that he ain't say shit. I mean, Willie D dropped the fucking ball, nigga. Number 5, what's happening? Dropped the fucking ball on this one. So sorry. Look at that nigga Vlad. This nigga like, you trying to get me to snitch and tell on myself? Did you know any criminals? Were you in gangs before you moved from Ohio? What gang were you in? What? Who the fuck are you talking to? That title was ultra clickbait, Josh. Ultra. But unlike Shannon Sharp is gonna get some repeat viewers. You wait. Because even, Shannon didn't push back, but Shannon definitely, like, that shit was way more, like, you literally, the first half of your interview was asking the exact same questions that Shannon asked, which it was just taking Katt, it was throwing him off, because it's like, why would you go in there and ask him to say, you only had an hour with him, and you took the hour to literally say the exact same fucking shit? And the boring parts. He didn't ask the same shit like the good parts. He asked all the shit that nobody cared about. So you left the house when you was 13? I think I heard that from Wikipedia or somewhere. So you didn't watch that 3-hour interview. Willie D let the world know he didn't watch. He had a chance to interview. He got the golden opportunity to interview Katt Williams after that super viral shit, and he didn't know what the fuck to ask. Even if it was before Shannon, he should have never released it. But that title don't say that it was before Shannon. He said he clears the air after breaking the internet. That says after Shannon. And he probably gonna make another 10. This nigga didn't even ask him none of the shit people wanted to fucking know. Bro, we need to ask him about Ricky. I'd have asked him about Ricky Smiley crying. I'd have asked him about the shit Kevin Hart did on ESPN. I'd have asked him how he felt about Luda's verse. Like, all that shit he could have asked him. This is what we got. So all these views that you getting, and everybody be like, man, this is a clickbait interview. And there's going to be a lot of people that feel like Mike. They'll be like, nigga, this is an interview you did before Shannon. And if people feel like that, they're gonna be like, man, you a clickbaiting bitch, bro. You gonna repackage this old ass interview and make it seem new. How the fuck do I have the access to interview Katt Williams? I'll reach out. I'll reach out. You want to put a small channel on, Katt? What's your rate? My rate is $17,000. Of course it is. I'll be watching The Price Master too. I wouldn't even take an interview if I didn't know about the motherfucker. Like if you hit me, it was like, hey man, I got this famous person from some shit, blah 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 blah. They got like 10 million, blah blah blah. If I don't know them, bro, if I don't know about it, I can't do that interview. I don't need the clout so bad that I'm willing to make myself look stupid getting it, because that's what's gonna happen. $17 up front. Because I understand where it's like, damn, but this is an opportunity. It's like, yeah, but it's an opportunity to make yourself look stupid too. Now, yeah, I could easily interview Katt Williams. I wouldn't have to, I would respect the fact that it would be Katt Williams enough to write some notes, but trust, them would be just like, let me look and make sure I ask you everything type shit. Yeah. If he paying yen, then if he wants to get paid in yen, then he's not coming. I don't fuck with yen. We've been over this. I only fuck with the US dollar for cryptocurrency. What? When, Mike? What are you talking about? Please explain a little more for me, cuz. Hit that like button. Hit PayPal, Cash App. If we ain't hit the... Oh, right here on this one? Yeah. So we hit the $20 goal. Good night, Anthony. Glad you got your power back on. Shout out to everybody that got their power back on. If you ain't got your power back on, you lost power, I'm so sorry. Hopefully we get you right. Good deal, Gus. Stay safe out there. Last night, man, it was during the whole stream. It was multiple times I thought a window could bust. I'm telling you, it was loud. Nobody in the house woke up though. And there was a little bit of snow on the ground this morning. Wow, a little. Robert, what's happening, cuz? Don't be surprised. Thank God your power ain't go out yet. Don't be surprised. He holding you down. He hold me down. Because we've lost power over like way smaller, even if it's just for a second. I think the longest we lost a couple hours. And that was the first time like a couple weeks ago. So I was kind of nervous last night. But once I got going, God gave me the strength. We was fine. And no matter how loud it got, the internet, we didn't even lose no frames, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, well, fuck you, Gus. Jazz. Let me take back the good shit I said about Gus. Gus like, yeah, I got on a wife beater, linen shorts. What? Yeah, definitely prayers for everybody. And now, here we go. They better not fuck this up, man. They probably gonna fuck this up. I need them to not fuck this up. All right, they gonna fuck this up. But we got a long way till Saturday. Today is just Tuesday. Shout out to all third shifters getting ready to clock in. Don't trip. It's gonna be a total demon fest. Taylor Swift gonna be there, and so will Jackson Mahomes. And the Swifties will be conflicted. Please be safe, Mish. I don't fucking know, Robert. Yeah, Miami gonna be litty. TikTok bowl. Call it what the fuck you want. Call that bitch whatever the fuck you want to call it. Will I come back? Who knows? If I come back, I gotta come back in like 2 hours. Maybe it ain't worth coming back. Who knows? I probably won't come back. Get this wrestling video out. Let's see who's the better player. Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. He got all the way away with it. And they was fucking with that girl business and everything. They basically bullied that bitch. Wow. Wild situation in Kansas City, I'll tell you what. Shit. What's the dilemma? That type of flight, you should have Wi-Fi and shit. How you having that type of flight and can't watch the game? Shit, that might be one of them planes where they put it on the TV. Today we'll be watching the playoff game. Bro, I told everybody the Eagles are done. Nobody believed me. I said this 3 weeks ago when I told everybody the Rams were going to win the Super Bowl. Once the Cowboys out, I can relax. Nigga, y'all might not win this weekend. Nigga, Tyreek getting ready to... When I tell y'all Tyreek getting ready to get 250 yards in a playoff game, and I know KS got something smart to say or whatever, that's cool, nigga, but I still want to know who on that side of the ball is going to be chasing after the cheetah. Nigga, he's been waiting for a chance to do this shit. He's been... A home game, a home playoff game against them niggas, Yeah, he didn't. But this year, he almost had 2,000 yards, and he really, in my opinion, he had 2,000 yards. He don't get hurt for that one little second. Oh, okay, bro. We'll see. We'll see. It's track meet Saturday. What is it? Yeah, Sunday. It's a track meet this weekend. I hope the safety's been eating their Wheaties, nigga, because it's a track meet. Saturday, track meet. Sahut. Because this ain't going to be regular Tyreek. This is not regular season Tyreek you getting ready to see. This is juiced up. And now Tua can throw. See, the last time y'all shut him down, Tua didn't really know how to give him the ball anyway. Watch this. Yeah, bro, Travis Kelce, wherever the fuck he been at the last 5 weeks, nigga, he's got the 10 for 190. Some goofy, bro. Travis Kelce he can't hide this week. He can't do it. What time does that come on? We gotta see what Javon talking about. I might see if Javon want to watch that shit. Javon or all of us, the Beat Squad, the Wrestling Beat Squad. Watch that motherfucker. We can watch that bitch live. What's the main event? Are you going to Katt Williams when he comes to your city? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. I didn't mean to ask that shit. Thank goodness we play Monday. Jalen's playing. There's no way he's not playing. Or yeah, will you try? Will you at least make an attempt? Will you make the attempt? I think that's the best way to put it, cuz. Will you attempt to see Katt Williams when he comes to your area this year? 1 for yes, 2 for no. What up, cuz? Cuz said, fuck that nigga. Seems about right. Sounds like some shit cuz would say. I'm gonna go so I can knock this shit off my list. Cause this is one I ain't tripping about going to I ain't gotta sit all close. Get a couple tickets for $100. I'm with it. I saw the show on YouTube. Mike, you the worst. That's not what it's about. There's never an event you can be like, it was the same watching it on TV. I don't give a fuck what it is. That's cap. That's cap. Smoke one more with y'all and get the fuck out of here. I'll watch the second half of the Lakers and work on wrestling. I had to get another short up, too. Atlantic City sold out except single seats. Crazy. I mean, I guess, cuz. You know, I know it's about to be the dumbest shit ever. To tomorrow, tomorrow, yeah, 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 yeah. Tomorrow, tomorrow, bro. We gonna stun, ball like it's no tomorrow. I'm gonna live every day like it's no fucking tomorrow. That is my shit. That whole album is my shit, front to back. That's a rare album I can listen to front to back. It's got like one or two songs I would skip, but it ain't even that deep. Think about it, man. How many albums do you really know that you like every song on it? It's a rare thing. I think they in the process of setting up that Philadelphia show because this is where he's talking about taping this special. So I'm gonna keep an ear to that. Cause I'm gonna live every day like it's no fucking tomorrow. Did y'all eat tacos tonight? One for yes, two for no. I'm in my voting era right now. I just want to see what everybody on. Hit that like button while you vote. Man, how the fuck y'all got? How's there so many twos in the chat, nigga? It's Taco Tuesday. The fuck? Why y'all not eating tacos, bro? Y'all racist as fuck. Pay homage, bitch. But watch White People Wednesdays. Y'all all gonna participate. Y'all niggas ain't shit, bro. Eating grilled cheese and tomato bisque and all types of other goofy ass shit. But tacos, y'all can't fuck with it. Homemade, man. Who the fuck eats mac and cheese and biscuits? This is the shit I'm talking about. What's so bad? I have taco stuff to make them too. See, this is the bullshit I'm talking about. Christy hand me a plate that's mac and cheese and biscuits. I'm be like, what is this, Shay's plate? You want me to feed Shay? This is mine. Bitch, where the rest? I'll do Taco Tuesday on the day we ain't snowed in. That ain't how that shit work, nigga. There ain't no asterisk on Taco Tuesday. You eat tacos on Tuesday. What the fuck? See, this is where y'all always go wrong. Y'all hard-headed. Y'all always got an excuse for everything. Y'all always got a reason to not follow the fucking rules. It's Tuesday. Eat a motherfucking taco. Damn. No fucking biscuits. That's your fault, Tommy. I don't give a fuck. Fire it back up, nigga. It's Taco Tuesday. It's not Taco Tuesday if you didn't eat tacos on Sunday. See, again, it's always some type of way to try to justify not following the rules. Buttered flaky buns, to be exact. First of all, pause. I can run tacos every day as well, but they racist. Bet you had a tall glass of milk with that bullshit. Now this nigga eat. I eat tacos every day. Your favorite place is Taco Bell, and this bitch ain't even eat a motherfucking taco on Tuesday. Like, I'm trying to understand y'all logic, man. Taco pie last week ain't got nothing to do with today, Bob. Niggas always making a fucking excuse. And on the East Coast, you got 31 minutes to get a taco. Hurry up. No, why y'all waited till the fucking very end? And if you on Atlantic time, you fucked up. You can't get this one back, stupid. I don't know if Taco Bell open or not, nigga. Nigga, go in there and just put some peanut butter on a piece of bread and fold it in half and eat it like a taco, nigga. We'll let that count tonight. Next week, nigga, that shit ain't counting. Good. I'm glad to hear that, cuz, because I've been trying to tell your black ass forever. They was trying to kill you the whole time that I was trying to tell you. But you don't ever want to listen. Who the fuck goes all the way to Hawaii to eat at Taco Bell? Like, explain this logic to me. It just seems like there would be something else there. It just seems like it. Fuck do I know? Nick's Tacos. I'm all about trying new taco spots. I still flirt with danger. At least it's just a little bit of flirt. Taco Bell closes at midnight or 1 a.m. depending on the location. I used to be able to tell you. I don't fucking know now. When I get off the air, I don't ever be like, what's open? I go right in the kitchen. It's a rare occasion where it's like something. And then even then, I'm like, if Walmart closed, it's damn near wrapped till tomorrow. Snacks till tomorrow. I can't remember last time I had Taco Bell. It's been a while. Basically, when I got out of the car, I'll eat Brahms, shit like that, but all-American pizza. I don't even like fast food no more. I like just, if I'm going to get something, quote-unquote fast food, I want to get it from somewhere local. Like this place right by here, Tony's Tacos is the shit. They supposed to close at 3. Yeah, Nap, they was closing late. The one on the south side, when I was living in the car out there on the south side, that motherfucker closed at 5. Or no, it closed at 4 and opened back up at 5. They only closed like an hour, if I'm not mistaken. But obviously, you can always hit White Castle and turn into a taco. This nigga said air fryer cheese. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get Aiden. What y'all chili like out here? The shit at motherfucking Del Rancho. I vouch for Del Rancho chili. I had to think about that for a second. Del Rancho shit, nigga. Oh, boy. Del Rancho, oh boy. He said, I miss White Castle. It's been a while since I had White Castle. No, I take that back. Last time I had White Castle was, that's still a while. What was it? Last July. When I went to Chicago to do a premiere party. And then on the way back home. No, it was before that. It was the very first time when I went up there for his karaoke. I went up there for Terrence karaoke. The first time. And then when we left there, we stopped at White Castle. That shit was fire, though. It had been so long. Shit, Gus is the man you need to ask for those type of tips. That's a great question. Gus, where the fuck you at, nigga? I left. Bitch. Good night, Tommy. I'm not far behind.
Not the cap.
This nigga said he just laughed at y'all niggas. Just laugh at them niggas, Tommy. I feel you, man. Fuck them niggas, bro. They hoes anyway. They don't want this smoke. Last time was when I went to Poconos for my birthday. And on the way back, I went to White Castle, but I think they stole my card info. Yeah, that sounds White Castle-ish. Yeah, that sounds like some shit that might have happened at White Castle. Like, I ain't gonna say that definitely is something that happens at White Castle. I'm just saying that White Castle's the type of establishment, especially the way it could be and when it could be that way and who could be working there at what time. Like, if you went there during breakfast hours, I'm like, man, that was just an honest mistake. You went there late at night, yeah, they probably got you. Them niggas sitting there with the motherfucking scanner. They just sitting there with the motherfucking credit card dude wide in the open on camera, swiping your shit twice. Putting them skimmers. Yeah. Yeah, like real shit, cuz White Castle and Wendy's on Meridian. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. You need to just pull up with cash, nigga. Exact change at that. Hey, nigga, we at $1, so ain't no change. Nigga, I gave you a 20. This shit was $1.84. Nigga, pull forward. Nigga, your food ready. I'm mad I ain't get to drive to work in a different car today. Screen capture was acting funny. I gotta figure out what the fuck's wrong with it. We will figure that out before long. Damn. Well, I'm glad y'all caught that. What the fuck? That's how White Castle be, Mike. At least you know one thing you know about White Castle. Your shit gonna be fresh. Know that. You gonna wait in that long ass line. But the cool thing about White Castle is it's gonna take 20 minutes to get your food right. If it's 5 cars, it's gonna take 20 minutes. If it's just you in there, it's gonna take 20 minutes. He said, bitch told me she could take cash. I pulled the fuck off. Yeah, I did the same thing. Nigga said I pulled smooth the fuck off. I'd have did the same damn thing. What? The fuck? I'm out of here. And you sound any more shadier than you just sounded right now. Yeah, we only accepting credit cards and social security numbers. What? Taking your card. So what's your PIN number? Why do you need my PIN? To pay for this food. Hand me the thing so I can type it in. Nah, we gotta type it in. I got me some ice cream. I'm gonna eat this ice cream too. Yeah, what's your hey, what's your mama maiden name right quick? I'm gonna say, damn, nigga, you ain't even let me know. But shit, I'm gonna park here. Say peace to your boy. I ain't gonna say goodnight because who knows what my night turns into. If I'm up late, I may see what an extra late stream, which I acting like, just to test the water. We'll watch this second half. Kick my feet up for a second and then get to work on this wrestling shit. I can't believe Willie D dropped the ball. Just a terrible fucking interview. He dropped the ball. That nigga dropped the fucking ball. Janice, Boston, Misha, French, Cuz, Robert, number 5, Janice, Bob. I think I said Janice twice. Who cares? A lot of places be like that, where it be like, especially stadiums and shit now. A lot of stadiums be cash only or card only. Oh, what, Kendra? What did I miss? Good night, Jennifer. Get you some rest, Bob. Love, bro. As always. Yeah, stadiums be cash or card only now, which is, it's insane that you thought it's like gotten to that place where we like card only. Insane. Kendra, the entire late night crew. I love y'all to death, bro. No was a misfire. There it is. I'll see y'all here in a little while. Maybe I'll see y'all again tonight. If not, you know you'll see me tomorrow. Lord willing. God is great. See y'all here in a few. Peace.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
What's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside? Don't ski. These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray.
And I'm Steve. Steve LeBlanc. It's okay, I have baby in here, right?
God is great, bro. Willie D, do better.
Set the mood right. If you are, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 You've got me wrapped up in your love.
Barely.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
What I can be for you. 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 Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night.
Crushed it.
WPS moment if I come back tonight. I love y'all, man. I feel like I'm cheating when I get off of work this early.